Hi guys, I am Jay Leonard J, and this is the Immerse Reverberator by Neunaber Audio Effects. I think everybody really needs a killer reverb on their board, and if you guys are looking for some incredible versatility, A+ algorithms, a really small convenient package, and it's dead simple to use, you can't get much better than the Immerse Reverb by the crazy cats at Neunaber Audio Effects. Man, this thing is loaded with more flavors than an ice cream shop. You got the spring, you got the plate, you got the hull, you got two kinds of shimmer, and just to kick it off, they've also thrown in a chorus and a delay pedal in this thing as well, so you could just start knocking pedals off your pedal board for this thing. So that being said, I got myself this beautiful Fender Stratocaster with the Virgil Arlo pickups, and I'm going stereo into a Benson Monarch 112 and a Fender 1965 Deluxe. All right, so let's plug this thing in and let's see what exactly this thing can do. Like most of you guys out there, I was born and raised on spring reverb. I got that tone in my head. It's that beautiful surfy thing that I've been always chasing, and it makes me happy every time I get it nailed in. And this one does it pretty darn good. Here's my clean tone. All right, so let's turn it on. Everything's on noon except for the effects level, which is all the way up. Here we go. Oh, not too bad, eh? What I like to do with this setting, especially for this pedal, is go for that outboard reverb sound, which is that really bright effect kind of thing. The way I do it is when I'm on the spring reverb, this bonus knob becomes your low cut. So I'm going to cut a lot of the lows, keep the highs in there. Same thing with the tone. I want a bright reverb, so I'm going to turn the tone right up, add a little bit more depth, which is my little decay, and keep the effects level all the way up. And check that out. Oh, you're ready to surf, buddy. If you guys like to pile on the gain and you want your lead notes just to kind of sound like fire coming out of a phoenix, I recommend going into the plate setting, which is right beside the spring. What the plate does is it is very useful, especially for distortion, because it turns this knob right over here into a pre-delay, which is kind of the space between your note and when the reverb starts. So you can actually choose the distance between when you hit your note and then when it comes. So you could actually have it pretty immediate. Or you could have like a big gap. The reason why that is like really useful is because when you have a little bit of a gap in your tone, you can pile on the saturation, get the distortion in, yet still have a separation. So you don't get this like muddy soup tone. It's nice and tight, but full and fat and encompassing. Exactly what you want when you want to get things big and mean. you want like that nice, big, warm, fat cathedral sound, very holy and just full and glorious, go into the hall setting. It sounds absolutely wonderful. This knob becomes your modulation, so you can add a little extra shimmer, but it really just fattens up. Ooh, that is big. I really like to use it when I'm using a piezo pickup or like an acoustic guitar going direct. But when you add a nice little hall reverb into that tone, your guitar just comes alive again. Now let's get to where things get a little bit crazy. Starting left, we have the Detune setting. What that does is it adds our chorus in with our reverb, and it's really, really fun. Very 80s kind of sounding. It really is beautiful. Let's turn the effect level. Let's turn off the reverb. Hear what it sounds like. We get this nice, lush chorus. When you get this pedal on your board, you can take one right off of it, right? You don't need that chorus anymore. Add a little bit of reverb and you have a little bit of space behind that chorus. Really thickens it up. You got a lot to play with. You're gonna be in 80s rhythm heaven. Right beside the Detune, we have the echo effect, and just like it says, it's pretty much like putting a delay pedal right with your reverb, and it's a nice sounding delay as well. Just like the Detune, this is your reverb, and it kind of changes things around where this is your echo, and then this is actually your delay time. So if you put it up, there's a big space between your tones, and when you put it down, you have less space. All right, you have your repeats over here, and if you want to do like that nice David Gilmour-y thing, you know, have nice space in your notes, there you go. Right? If you want to go on the other end of things and be like a real badass, what you can do is you could turn the echo time really low, put one repeat, and you get this nice reverb, like rockabilly, nasty, cowboy rock tone killer. Cool. Nice. If you really want to get lost in your guitar tone, well, we got the Shimmer. And man, that's like the new thing right now. It's the perfect pedal for just like sitting in the corner for like 8 hours, just kind of getting lost in a sea of just beauty. What it does, it just adds a little bit of octave to the top of your tone. This knob over here kind of dictates how much of that shimmery octave sound you're going to get, and it sounds absolutely heavenly. Oh, you could really, really get carried away with this kind of thing. There's two types here. You got Shimmer A and Shimmer B. The big difference between the two that I hear, at least, is that A, the tone knob kind of acts as kind of like the basic tone knob where it just kind of cuts the high end a little bit, right? So you could kind of warm up your tone here or kind of keep it bright. When we're on Shimmer B, it actually changes where like the frequency focus is. So when we're lower here, you lose some of the highs, but you get lots of the lows. And when you're up here, you lose the lows, but you get like a focus on the highs. Very, very versatile when you mix them together. You can get those beautiful atmospheric tones that everyone does, or you can go like, you know, super sci-fi. If you're looking for a great all-rounder reverb, I recommend the wet setting. It really is the trademark Neunaber kind of algorithm. It gets moody, it gets beautiful, it could be subtle, you could hide it in the back, you could put it in the front, just turn it on and just get lost forever in just a sea of smiles and kisses. It's just the best. Well, that's it. That is the review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please keep commenting. Guys, keep subscribing too. And if you guys are a subscriber, don't post some video ideas, post some song requests that you want me to do in the videos. I always like sneaking them in there for you guys. And having your feedback is always just absolutely the best. So I hope to see you guys all soon. Take care and goodbye.